What's up guys? So yesterday we had some parts come in for our S2000 that we're actually giving away, and you're gonna follow along and watch me struggle put things on.
Wasn't that like the last episode?
So what are we doing today?
What's up guys? What are we doing today?
I'm so happy I don't have to touch anything. Aren't you supposed to owe me a coffee? I hate you! I hate you! You don't understand!
What's going on guys? I'm Sean. I'm usually the one off camera, but today these guys are putting me to work. So last video we asked you guys for some feedback to see what you guys wanted installed in the car. And today we're putting on some coils, some good old BCs. So we're gonna do an unboxing video. We're gonna show you guys what it's like to get a brand new set of BCs. And then we're gonna throw it on the car. Go over everything, how to adjust it, set it up, and go from there.
Alright, talk to me, Sean. What do we got here?
Alright, so we got our BC Racing DR series coilover. This is basically their entry-level coilover. Pretty basic setup. Usually they come already basically ready out the box. Preload's already set, but we can go over how to do that. You have your dampening adjustability up here, single adjustable, and that's pretty much it. They're ready to go.
No way!
He actually showed up with
No
coffee.
way! He actually brought the coffee. Gimme.
So as per Just Blaze Romero, put him somewhere here. Here's your coffee.
Thank you, bud. Thank you. Yee! Coffee for everybody.
I better get one too. I'm out here doing all the work. I don't even get a coffee. All right, thanks.
He made good on it. He made good on it.
No straws.
All right, so we're just gonna basically go over basics on how to take this apart. I know that there's 101 YouTube videos on here on how to do this, but figure, hey, we'll show you guys too. So basically you just wanna take off your ABS line. You don't want this to get attached. Take your 10 millimeter, go in there. Don't want to strip it. And it's not 10 millimeter, so we're gonna restart that. You still recording? So basically you want to start with your ABS line. You just want to make sure you get this out of the way so it doesn't hang up. You don't get any kind of binding or anything. It's just two 10 mils. Go in there. Get that guy out of the way. There's another one back here. Line's out of the way. And then you just want to take your upper control arm off. There's two ways you can do it. You can go and take the ball joint off. That's honestly much more a pain in the ass. Can we curse? All right, let's start over. All right, so the next step here is to take the upper control arm off. You can go about it two ways. You can either take the ball joint off, which kind of sucks to be honest, or you just take the 217s off the top. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. Break them loose. I'm lazy, so I'm gonna use the electric ratchet. So now take your upper control arm down. Now you can move this up and out of the way and get the coilover out. So you got the 1 bolt on the bottom, 2 bolts on top.
There you go.
There's your tension.
So basically, what did we witness there? The sway bar?
The sway, yeah, it's loaded because we have the car jacked up just on one side. Generally, you want to have both sides up, but because you have the sway bar so loaded, you have the control arm tension. So that's basically what's holding it in place. So now, the suspension is essentially jammed in there because of the tension on the sway bar. So what you're gonna want to do is stick a pry bar somewhere. And
stick a pry bar where the sun don't shine.
And you just want to pry it out. You want to make sure you don't have too much tension on there. Yeah, there's a lot of tension.
You want us to jack up the other side?
You want us to jack off the other side? I'm cool being this part of the video.
Or do you want me to stand on the brake?
No, because there's not enough room. Yeah. I don't have a big pry bar here, so.
Wait, but what if technically you lower this side? Wouldn't it bring the weight down and lift the front? Essentially? Because it would sink here, you'd get weight off the front, it might come down.
Maybe.
Worth a shot.
Lower that side. Keep going. Yeah, that's good. That should be enough.
Cue the yay.
And there's your stock strut.
Not too bad. Not too bad. So for ease of doing this, you should jack both sides up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, instead of having to lower down that side to unload the weight on that side, to unload the tension in the sway bar. And that should make it a little better. So.
All right, so now you got both front suspensions here. You have the coilover and the stock strut. Essentially, you kind of just want to make sure, measure it, look at roughly the same size. The coil itself is already pre-tensioned. It comes from BC that way. There's 101 videos again about how to set preload on these. They're pretty basic. If this was a more complex coilover, then we'd be able to go over setting bump stop height, shock height, everything else like that. These are pretty simple, pretty basic. Don't need to go over all that stuff. So essentially all you're gonna do is set your ride height with the bottom lock collar. You loosen this bottom collar, spin this up or down, and that's how you set ride height. All right, so now we're gonna go over anti-seizing the coilover. Some people say do it, some people say don't. I personally believe in doing it. I just do it a slightly different way. I'm not a fan of the traditional anti-seize. You take that brush out and then you end up like a tin can. Like, no thanks. So we'll go over how to do it. Bring your lock collar all the way up. Take the lower perch down. So I like to use the stick anti-seize. It's real easy. Everybody remembers kindergarten. It's just like stick glue. Just put a little bit on there. A little bit goes a long way. You don't get it all over the place. You don't get it all over your hands. It doesn't make a mess. Slide it on. Again, a little bit goes a long way. It'll work its way into the threads. And then from here, you just set your ride height. All right, right about there. Bring the lock collar down. As you can see, it works its way in. And that's that. All right, now the coilover is all set, ready to go. We're just gonna throw it in the car and then see where we're at.
Bob's your uncle.
What?
You ain't never heard of that?
Bob's your uncle?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know, something the people from down under say.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle.
All right, so now we're gonna go over doing the coilover install on the rear. The rear is actually significantly easier. All you really have is the one bolt on the bottom and then the two bolts on top. You just have to move the filler neck a little bit out of the way, and that's pretty much it.
Would you say that this side is harder than the other side?
Yeah, this side is significantly more annoying for sure, but it's definitely doable. It's not a hard thing to do.
We might actually get Jason to do the back.
All right. Let's get these.
I think my mic went up.
And there it is. So yeah, basically you got your filler neck covering all the bolts that you have to get to, so it makes it not so fun. But it's not terrible. Take your 110 mil. Obviously make sure you're loosening it and not tightening it. Get your 10 mil bolt out of the way. And then you have a little bit of wiggle room here that you can get to.
So much wiggle room.
Yeah, not much, but it's enough. Come on. That's one. You guys can see how buried that one is.
Yeah, that's back there.
I did that whole front end, no batteries.
No batteries, 6 hours.
6 hours later.
Sean, why don't you like lower the rear for the subframe? The subframe could be level. I'm just
That
the
works.
media guy though. I don't know.
That's why.
They didn't do nothing.
Oh,
Because it's so rigid that the front with the jack up there.
That's why you're just
that's
the media
why
guy.
I'm just the media guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this would be a little bit easier with a lift, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Absolutely. This whole working on the ground thing, not cool. So you guys should like and subscribe so we can get a lift and get the fuck out of here.
Please. So while Sean's actually finishing the S2K over there, I just wanted to shamelessly plug our giveaway. So that S2K that you've been watching, we're actually giving it away. Every dollar you spent gets you an entry to the giveaway. So head over to our site, you could grab a sweater like this, or any of the shirts you see us wearing, you could grab that, and then the S2K could be yours. Make sure to like and subscribe. Everything's in the description. Peace.
It's not even low. It's not even on the ground yet.
All right, so we're gonna see what this ride height looks like. We didn't really adjust much, just kind of left it right out the box. And we'll see what it looks like. I mean, just eyeballing it, it looks like the rear is going to be way too low, but I guess we'll see. Just got to get this shit high enough so we can get it off the jack stand.
Again, like and subscribe.
If it ain't tucking, I ain't.
Let's see what we got here. It is going to settle, so it might take a bit. So yeah, rear way too low.
This is the front. Very nice.
The front doesn't look too bad. I think once it kind of settles in,
Rear.
that ride height will probably be pretty good. I think the rear is gonna have to.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. Front's not bad. I feel like the front.
It's still got to settle too. You probably have to roll it around a bit. And honestly, I don't even think this is all the way down because we have the spacer on the jack.
Fun.
So rear might even go down a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Yep, rear is way too low.
Yeah. Too low.
Yeah, that's tucked.
All right. Drop the front, lift the rear. We'll be back. Teleport. And we're back. The lovely S2000 is done. It is lowered and gorgeous, as it should be, as it always was. Sean, talk to us. How was the install process?
Install was good, nice and easy. Set the ride height. I think we're good here. Dampers were set to BC's recommended setting. We're gonna break them in for about a week or so, get the alignment done, set the dampers to a aggressive but okay setting, and it'll be ready to go.
Sweet. How's it handled right now as it's settling in?
It's pretty good. I don't want to go too crazy, especially without an alignment, but it'll get there.
I like it. Jay, I see you're cleaning it up. You like it already?
It's pretty, man. I think every car should come with coilovers, but again, that's a lot to ask for. But this thing, it needed it, and it looks gorgeous. There's only one flaw, I personally think. I think the wheel color's got to change, but we already told them in the comments. Please put your suggestions. But this thing is gorgeous, and I think it's the best S2K spec, my personal opinion. So
And what is that? The white with the black interior?
Yes, black and red interior. I thought it only came whatever, just whatever.
Any comments regarding the comments or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we saw some crazy build ideas that they wanted in the comments, but we don't really do that here. We really just, we like to keep the cars OEM plus, because at the end of the day, this is going to a winner, and the winner gets to choose what they want to do with it. So that being said, this is our OEM plus build, and we have a little bit more to go. So please let us know in the comments. We want to do this full time, so please help me out.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, so you guys heard it here. Like the video, comment down below what you want to see in the future, what we're going to do next to the car. We definitely need some recommendations to bring you guys the best content that you get to enjoy. I know it's a little bright, sun's in the eyes, but we're going to close this out with some outro B-roll. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.